Hello, guys, and happy Monday. I missed you guys. Like I told you, I didn't come on here as usual after church. I was just like living in the moment, and I had my daughters in the car, and I wanted to get them something to eat before I met up with a friend that I haven't seen in a very, very long time, and it was really great to see her after so long. So, yeah, I guess I was wrapped up in what I had to do, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna record on my way here, there, but it turned out that I didn't know where I was going by memory, so I had to use my GPS, so I couldn't like record, and then there wasn't like extra minutes. I'm like, oh my god, but I'm like, that's okay. Like, you also need a chance to like live in the moment and like let things flow, as I like to say. So I said, it's okay, I'll come back on Monday and I'll talk to you guys, let you guys know how I'm feeling. Thank you so much for everyone that's been so encouraging about my decision and the path that I'm choosing to take. I know some people do not agree with it and feel that I need to come back, that I'm not here or something like that, but I'm here. I'm here, like, wholeheartedly. I am here. I'm doing what I love, and I'm here with you guys. I'm still here. And, you know, this video was actually going to be about one thing, but I feel like I have like two other topics in my mind. Wow. Let me go with the topic of like why I made my decision, actually. Like, I'll go with this one now, and then I'll get back to my other two ideas that I had that I wanted to talk to you guys about. The decision I made, I didn't just make it overnight. I made it after doing a lot of research. I made it after listening to the two different doctors, one from Mount Sinai, one from MSK. No one told me the decision to make. This is a decision that I'm making, right? And of course, we're talking about, how I chose that I don't want to do chemo at this moment. And one of the very strong reasons that I don't want to do it is because, guys, I'm going to remind you what the doctor said. If I take the chemo, the cancer, this is what she worded, the cancer can come back in 3 to 4 years. If I don't take the chemo, the cancer can come back in 1 to 2 years. So I feel like I'm going to take the chemo and go through all of that harsh destruction in my body, in my daily living of being present for myself, being present for my daughters, for my family, to then like be without the cancer in my body for 3 or 4 years, to be without it so that the test can read no cancer, when my tests are currently reading no cancer. My blood tests are reading no cancer. My CT CAT scan is reading no cancer. Thank God. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. So we're going to go through all of that so it can read what it's already reading, because I believe it's a miracle. I know some of you guys said that after the surgery it's supposed to read like nothing is there, but yeah, let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that nothing is there right now. Let's celebrate that. And let's believe in the beauty and the magic of miracles, of God, and what God can do in our lives. It just feels like, is everyone seeing like every angle that I'm seeing? So let's go along with that story that I do get the chemo, to get the end result that, my blood test and my CT CAT scan reads no disease, right? Which is what it's reading now. and say I got it. Then what? Then after I had it, that's what I read, the test. After I had the chemo, right? The test read no evidence, which is what it's reading now. Sorry, I'm being repetitive, but it's true. Like, do you guys get me? And then after all my sessions, then I'll have to work on getting out, the poison from my body, because you can't function with energy or barely at all when your body has all those like poisons and toxins. I mean, the doctor told me metal would be going into my vein. Right now I'm taking vitamin C, IV, and ozone, and I told you guys how I feel after I take it, and I feel so hydrated. And I know, like, some of you guys are thinking, hey, like, this is cancer. It's not. Yes, I understand, but listen to me for a minute. I would go through the chemo and then, like, work on getting detoxified so I could have energy again to, like, do my life again and live in my life again. So it's not only the chemo, it's recuperating from the chemo. That's something else. That's not easy. And I know it's not meant to be easy. Like, what you want in life is not going to be easy. You have to make an effort. You have to show up. But to have to do that, it's not something that I can just say, yes, I'm signing up, here we go. I can't just say that, and especially when I'm trying and doing like all these different things to see if what I'm actually trying works. And so far I feel like it has been working. I know there are many cases and history and research that shows that it'll come back or something like that, or there's little microscopic cancers that you can't see. But can we just believe for a minute that this could work and it will be okay? Or that, like some of you guys have said, that at least the time that I have here on earth, like I can live it like with energy and like actually be here and be present and not be at risk of damaging all of my organs, like my kidneys, my lungs, which is one of the side effects from this type of chemo that they would give to me. So that's how I feel about all of that. And I know like there's different sides here, like of you guys that like do support me and my feeling and my idea. I know some of you guys don't, and that's okay too. We all have our own opinions, and that's all right. But to be the person that, has to give her body, herself into that, while knowing everything that can come from that, it's not easy to just go, no. It's not easy to like be conscious of all of that and say, yes, I'm signing up. I mean, I know there's many cases and different people and different studies and what has happened to them, and like, oh, hey, LaRuby, you can't be exempt of how ovarian cancer tackles people. But can we just believe that, at least in this moment right now, like, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay right now. And I'm doing anything and everything I can to do my life differently, where I can make my immune system stronger. Not like me, but, with God's help and all the sources that He has for us, where we can make my immune system stronger and have my body, like, fight this off. I know, like, statistics may say otherwise, But why not try? Seriously. When we know that as soon as I step in, if I were to step into that, into chemo, that's it. It would be over for a long time, everything. You know, and seriously, like looking back into like the moments after my surgery, I felt that I was on a different plane, like on a different galaxy. Um, I know I could be like funny or like it sounds like, I don't know. You guys get me. In terms of like, I was just like not in the world in a sense of like, that just happened to me. They just told me cancer diagnosis. I'm healing. I can't have carbs. I cannot have sugar. I cannot do anything. And I was just feeling like, wow, like I'm the observer. I'm not even living in this world. That's how I felt. And I know that like going into chemo, that would be like a new identity I would have to obtain of like not being part of the world again and just being part of like another identity, because it just takes a toll on you. It takes a huge toll on you. And I have told you guys many times before, even in other videos, that I want to hold on to my energy and me as long as I can, because I know that if I ever had to decide and like go into that chemo, me would no longer be there. It would be another person. It wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be there anymore. And I want to be here. I want to be here for myself, for you guys, for my daughters, of course, my family. And I want to be able to live, you know? And it's so funny that it's true. I've heard it so many times before and I didn't really get it until now. Like, we all have so many wishes and dreams in our life, but the minute you get sick, the one wish that you have is to be better. That's it. That's all you want. To be better, to stay better, because I feel better. But how can I stay better? Because I would be devastated, like God forbid I had to decide, like, you know, it's, I have to go into that, like, I would be devastated. And of course, like, I am going to keep you guys updated and continue to let you guys know how I am doing, you know, with the monitoring program, my blood test, my CT CAT scans, and I'll let you guys know decisions that I make along the way with this. But I would be devastated. And I'm being honest with you guys. I would be devastated. I would. So thank you, like, for those of you who like have supported me and understand me and my point of view. Thank you for being there for me. Seriously. And for those that don't share the same view but are just, you know, trying to help, I appreciate that too, because we can all learn something from each other. And I met someone yesterday and they told me how their sister, if you're watching this, thank you for sharing the story with me, and I hope your sister watches this as well. You're so strong, let me tell you. You are so strong that you went in and you did it. You're so strong. But basically, you know, she also has an ovarian cancer. We're not the same age, but, you know, same diagnosis. And she went in for the chemotherapy right away. And he was telling me how she's like, oh, I just want to give up. I can't take it anymore. This is insane. This is crazy. And, you know, like, just even thinking about it, like, makes me, like, want to cry. It makes me sad, because I know that, you know, in another reality, I could be, like, this close. That could be me. That could be me, like, going through all of that. And I'm here on the other side, not going through that, because I decided that I don't want to do it. and that I wanted to try other medicines, but other like integrative medicines and approaches. And maybe she didn't consider other approaches. Maybe she just like went in. I'm not really sure, but I know that she's doing the chemo, and he was telling me how horrible it is for her. Like, she, says that she wants to give up. She wants to give up, and she doesn't want to continue it. But her family tells her to continue, to not stop, that she has to live and survive, but it's like destroying her. And like, she just, everything is just like released like from her body, like involuntarily. And throwing up and everything, and all the symptoms, and it's not easy. And I just hate to think about it. And I felt like, wow, like that could be me. I'm like this close to that being me. Like, not like this close, I don't want to like put that out there, but in terms of like, I'm in this reality right now, I could be in that reality, right? Had I chosen to go and sign, like say yes, I'm doing it, had I chosen to do that. And that's not easy. And what are the odds that, I met someone and they told me that story, and they met me. I told them my story, and wow, it's like confirming what I'm like, what I wouldn't be looking forward to. And like, can't there just be another way? And I know, like, you guys have told me about Christina Newman. I know Christina Newman. I saw her videos. I've seen, like, I think all of them, like, during my surgery recovery. Like, I was going through, like, bad insomnia for the first time in my life. And I would watch all her videos. And, wow, like, such a sweet person, present, and just fighting for her life. And, yeah, I know some of you guys are like, oh, you'll be Christina Newman next, but don't say that. It doesn't have to happen that way. And anyways, like, I wouldn't be Christina Newman because I'm me, right? A different person, but I know what you guys mean, like heading in the same direction. We don't know that, right? And I was gonna say something, but it left. It escaped me. Yeah, Christina Newman, rest in peace. Like, what a beautiful human being, seriously. Beautiful human being, and I applaud her. I know some people criticize her for her decision of delaying chemo. I applaud her because, God forbid, let's say that she was going to end up dying anyways. God forbid. That's what happens with the ovarian cancer, God forbid. Hey, like, at least she tried other methods that would, like, keep her energy there while she took care of her family and her kids. And then at the end of it, like, she tried the chemo, it didn't work, and, unfortunately, like, she died. But, guys, let's pray for a different story. And there's this other woman too that I saw on YouTube. I can't remember her name, like Kristen Larson or something like that. I can't remember perfectly, but like, she also had it, ovarian cancer. She looked well, with energy, and she died. I'm not really sure if she ended up doing the chemo or not, because I don't think she mentioned it in her story, but she also died. And I'm like, what? So imagine, guys, like, I had the surgery. I know I'm getting off topic a little bit, but I had the surgery, and I saw that young lady, like, around my age. And then I saw Christina's story, and I'm like, what? This ends in death? No. I'm like, no, 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 no. Imagine how, like sad and shocked and overwhelmed I got. But I feel that I'm doing something right now. I'm doing something right. For those of you who believe in what I'm doing and are supportive, thank you. For those of you who don't, um, sometimes put yourself in the other person's shoes. Like, how would you handle that situation, right? God forbid. We don't know, right? Just if you thought about it. But I thank God for the strength that He gave me in handling this situation, how I've handled it. And, I want to close the video saying that if there's something that I learned and realized because of what happened to me, this unexpected diagnosis situation, is that we need to live presently. We need to do what we love, spend time with the people we love, take advantage of every minute, every second, every hour, flow, be with who loves you, don't be with who doesn't love you. Flow in the beauty of life, in the minutes that you have, in the hours that you have. Do what you love, make plans, and live like each thing as if it were going to be your last, because in reality and actuality, like, you don't know when will be the last day. You don't know if tomorrow is promised. So if you miss someone, tell them that you miss them. If you love someone, tell them that you love them. Like, hug your kids, hug your family, live presently, feel that joy of being alive, and breathe in the beautiful air outside here. How lucky are we that we have air? Be in the sun, enjoy the sun, and enjoy every moment, because life is a gift. Oh my God, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you guys very soon. This was deeper than I thought it would be. I wanted to talk to you guys. I mean, I always have many things that I can talk to you guys about. I'll be back soon. And as always, if you guys found any value to this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Continue with your celery juice, your lemon water. I do garlic as well. You don't have to, but if you want to, go ahead. And let's have some broccoli for dinner, and let's be positive in the time that we have here, and enjoy it to the maximum, make the most out of it, and let's be there for each other. I'll see you guys very soon.